Welcome into a brand new Transfer Wire where we rate the day's top transfer rumors with a simple, binary, and sometimes arbitrary method of stock up, stock down. A rumor stock is up if it's becoming more likely to materialize into an actual deal. The stock is down if it's less likely to actually break through and happen. But first, a done deal in La Liga. Sevilla have snapped up Moroccan forward Youssef En-nesyri from Leganes for a transfer fee reportedly worth $22 million, which, by the way, was the amount of the buyout clause on En-nesyri's Leganes contract. Now, Sevilla have had a desperate need for a consistent goal scorer ever since selling Wissam Ben Yedder this summer to Monaco for about $46 million back in August. That need grew exponentially this winter with Manos de Boer shipped off to Hoffenheim and Chicharito, well, more on that in a moment. But at 22 years old, En-nesyri is a striker with a lot of upside for a club that creates plenty of good chances, but just needs someone to put those chances away. Now then, stock is up on Chicharito going Hollywood. As Sevilla's Javier Hernandez is being very strongly linked with the move to the LA Galaxy in MLS, reportedly for a transfer fee of around $10 million, and that would break the Galaxy's previous record of $7 million for a different Mexico international, Giovanni Dos Santos. Now, Chicharito only just moved to Sevilla this summer, but he hasn't really made much of an impact with the Andalusian club. 3 goals in 15 games in all competitions, just 1 goal in his 9 appearances in La Liga. Only 4 of those appearances were actually starts, and he would be an instant star in LA, and there is a vacancy for one of those given Zlatan Ibrahimovic's departure. Stock is down on Barcelona signing a direct replacement for injured Luis Suarez. Suarez is set to miss up to 4 months while recovering from a knee surgery, and there's been a whole heap of center forwards who are linked with the Blaugrana, but virtually none of it sounds serious, from Olivier Giroud to Cavani, Aubameyang, Lautaro Martinez, Carlos Vela, and Gabriel Barbosa, aka Gabigol. We don't really have time to go over why each of these individually seems unlikely to be a January target for Barca, but I also wouldn't rule out Barca signing an attacking piece that isn't a center forward. Ideally, a left-sided winger, someone that can compete with the likes of Dembele and Ansu Fati, while Antoine Griezmann takes up a more central, more natural position. Stock up on Real Madrid signing Ajax midfielder Donny van de Beek, just not during this transfer window. The Dutch daily The Telegraph is reporting that Madrid have had an agreement with van de Beek since last summer, and the paper is also claiming that the deal is set to materialize this coming summer for a transfer fee worth around $60 million. Madrid could make a few minor tweaks during this window, like the one they've already made, sending 20-year-old goalkeeper Andriy Lunin to Segunda side Oviedo on loan, or the rumored move that could send Mariano Diaz to Benfica, also potentially on loan. Finally, stock is down on Atletico Madrid signing Edinson Cavani this month. It's not a secret that Atleti want the Uruguayan striker, and Cavani's PSG contract is set to expire in June. In fact, Atletico reportedly have an agreement with Cavani for a 2-year deal that would start coming up in June. The question is whether they can convince Paris to part ways with the striker now, and the answer is probably not. Paris don't need Atleti's money, and they may prefer just to have Cavani play out the remainder of his contract as an insurance policy in case an Mbappe or Icardi get hurt. And Cavani's not really in a position to pressure Paris, given how PSG handled Adrien Rabiot's move when he tried to force a move last season, effectively freezing him out. So with Cavani out, Atleti's plan B would be to sign Alexander Lacazette in a trade for Thomas Lemar. We'll leave that one for next time. So for more news, notes, and a bit of nonsense, be sure to visit us at beinsports.com. That's all for now.